Hello friends, I'm back with a new book to talk about, The Toyota Way, which speaks about how simple action leads to big difference. Author Jeffrey Liker has spent 20 years understanding Toyota and difference between how Toyota and other companies operate and why, how and what Toyota does differently. The book highlights the transformation journey of Toyota from ground zero to today being the 10th largest company by revenue in the world. Friends, Toyota, the multinational automobile giant from Japan, operates in 120 countries across the world with an employee strength of around 3,64,000. Let me quickly take you back to 1950s. The Second World War culminated after the surrender of Japan in 1945. Japan was disarmed, its economy was devastated, and recovering from the immense damage of the air raids, the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing, and finding its economic footing seemed like a remote dream. But just when few think that all is over, others grab the opportunity to create and lead. Post the war, Eiji Toyoda, the founder of Toyota, with his team went to US for 12 weeks to study and learn the operations from the two then automobile titans, Ford and GM. Ford and GM used mass production techniques, but Toyota didn't have the luxury of producing high volumes and creating waste. It lacked warehouses and factory space. While Toyota had no cash, limited capital and faced geographical limitation, Ford had immense capital, liquid cash and access to large US and international market. Now during the study, Toyota team saw an inherent flaw in the mass production system. This in turn gave Toyota an opportunity to develop the Toyota production system, also known as the lean system. Toyota is not just a company, it's a culture, a philosophy and a benchmark for other industry. Toyota production system is based on 14 principles coming out of 4P triangle. It is a myth that Toyota's learning can only be associated with manufacturing industries, but the fact is that its learning can be implemented in all industries, big or small, service or hospitality, and in fact, even at your home. It would be impossible for me to cover all the concepts of this book in this video. Hence, I will discuss about two significant principles for now: pull-based system and GENCHI. And not to forget, one bonus at the end of the video. Pull-based system. Toyota doesn't believe in managing inventory. They believe in eliminating inventory. They believe in zero inventory. This can be done by pull-based system. In Toyota, pull means ideal state or just in time. You have the product just in time when you require it. Otherwise, the product is not with you. A simplest example of pull-based system is filling up the fuel tank of your car. You fill the fuel tank only when the fuel indicator gauge shows that it's nearing to empty. You don't plan and schedule to refill your tank. Pull gives feedback when to replenish. Consider your fast food eatery or pizza outlet. This can be another example of pull systems. You place an order for pizza with the selected toppings and then the outlet starts preparing your pizza. A pizza wasn't ready there. Not everything in life can be pull system. Consider for example your daily milk deliveries. You plan and schedule your deliveries on a regular basis irrespective of your current stock. This is called push system. Generally, fashion accessories, clothes, pair of boots can be considered as push system. You can have many of them. You don't generally wait till the old one gets torn. For women, lipsticks are the best example of push system. You don't buy lipstick when the old one gets finished. You can have dozens of them. Tushar, hundreds of them. Toyota believes in operating via pull system. In simple words, order only when you need, buy only when there is a demand. This reduces the possibility of overstocking and eliminates inventory. Get your stuff just in time when it's required. You can effectively use pull system to save money at your home. Question yourself, what are the things which you purchase when it gets over and what not? Check if you can replace push system by pull system. Second, GENBUTSU. Have you ever noticed a small child observing? How deeply and how curiously they observe. Attention to detail is what we can learn from a child's observation. Toyota says that be curious to observe what is going around with you. When we observe carefully, we learn profoundly. Taichi Ohno, the father of Toyota production system, wanted a circle to be drawn on floor across all the Toyota plants. Ohno wanted people just to stand in the circle and watch the process, sometimes for the entire day. What exactly Ohno was teaching? He wanted people to think on what they are seeing, that is, to question, to analyze, and to evaluate. The idea is that when you watch something for too long, you develop the ability to criticize, provide suggestion, and consequently improve. This is what exactly Genbutsu means. Go and see yourself if you totally want to understand the situation. Genchi means the actual product and Genbutsu means the actual location. Toyota says that it is unacceptable for them to take things for granted or rely upon some other's report. You are responsible for the information you are providing to others. Go and confirm the fact yourself. These days we often depend upon computer to analyze the data. Taichi Ohno once said, data is of course very important in today's world, but I place greatest emphasis on the facts. Let's explain the importance of facts with an example from our epic Mahabharata during the battle of Kurukshetra, which was fought between Pandavas and Kauravas. Dronacharya was the teacher of both Pandavas and Kauravas. However, in the war he was against the Pandavas. On one of the days in the battle, Dronacharya became extremely aggressive, and his belligerence in battle was unavoidable. To tackle this, Lord Krishna devised a plan. He knew that Dronacharya's weakness was his beloved son Ashwathama. He asked Bhim to kill an elephant named Ashwathama and mislead Dronacharya to believe that his son of the same name is killed. Everyone knew that on hearing his son's death, Dronacharya would be dejected to such an extent that he would lay down his arms and will lose his desire to fight. Dronacharya initially didn't believe the news and approached Yudhishthira to confirm. After hearing it from Dharmaraj Yudhishthira's mouth, he believed him blindly. He threw away his weapons, got to his knees crying and moaning, and was emotionally shattered. Seizing this as an opportunity, Dronacharya was then killed. Now, what do we understand from the story? Had Dronacharya himself gone and seen what had actually happened, situation would have been different. He believed in someone else's information. A simple performance of Genbutsu could have secured Kaurava's army general's life. This story shows that how some insignificant looking incident can lead to drastic impact in life. Rightly said, information is available everywhere, but the fact is what matters. In a nutshell, Genbutsu means go and see yourself. And finally concluding the video with the bonus. If you are really interested in learning the core concepts of Toyota, then IIT Roorkee offers an online course called as Toyota Production System. The entire course is based on this book, The Toyota Way. Having achieved a benchmark of producing 10 million cars within a year and winning consistent awards for the most reliable and trustworthy car within recent decades, Toyota continues to inspire people across the globe. अगला वीडियो किसने बनाया तू?